on. Sweater weather. Oh, I almost fell just now. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna cover my first time going to a fish Facebook group meet, like a local hobbyist fish Facebook group meetup. That's what I went to.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign.
I've personally never been to any of these meets before. I've always wanted to go, or even liked the idea of going, but I just never really had time to make it out there because usually these meets are on a Saturday, they're pretty early. And I've only seen them post about this group meet maybe about 3 times, and every single time I was busy. So this time I actually had some time. It was kind of last minute. I was just on my phone on a Friday night right before going to bed, and I saw that they were posting this meet. And yeah, man, it was super last minute. But next time I'll go ahead and try and hit up some more because this meet was a very, very good experience. So go ahead and grab yourself a snack, a drink if you can, because this is going to be a voiceover type of video. I was going to vlog over there, but I wanted to make this type of video just so I can cover absolutely everything. And then, yeah, just review the footage with you guys. This is my first time rewatching that video. I mean, this was only like 3 days ago, so it wasn't too long. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and start the video. So before we start, let me go ahead and break down what this fish Facebook group meet was. It was hosted by BAPFAS. It was their 7th meeting, and the main man hosting this was Jesse. I think this is the guy that I bought my manzanita wood off of. I'll go ahead and show you guys later down the video, but I picked up a nice piece of manzanita wood for the Bashirs. I'm sure you guys will like it, and I got it off this dude right here. And yeah, he's the one that hosted the meetup. And I didn't really record too much of me walking to the meet. I wanted to ask him if it was chill for me to record first. And yeah, I got his blessing and got his okay. And then that's when I started recording everything. So let's go ahead and start the video. So when I first walked up to the setup, there was a big canopy, a couple of fold out tables and stuff, vendors selling their stuff on these tables. And then I think one of the biggest vendors that was there was this guy right here, Tropic Tank Mates. And the first thing that I saw on this dude's table was these 2 Rubbermaid tubs filled with angelfish for sale. It was selling at a pretty good price too, because I think it was like 5 for $20 or something. And I don't know how much the other one was, but it was pretty cheap. There's more fish that he's selling. I think this is white cloud minnows, and then a couple of bagged angelfish. And oh, these are actually reserved items. So yeah, so if you want to buy, you hit them up and it's reserved. Little bags of live plants, some snails, ferts, and I think he had bettas too. And then some other stuff like pipettes and little nets. And yeah, as you can see, some of these stuff right here, it looks like these are the reserved items. I think this was the most filled table at this event, which was nice. So here's another vendor's table. I only saw one bumblebee cat and a couple of plecos here and there, and snails. There you go, snails. So there was only like 3 or 4 things that were for sale on this table. I could have missed more. Maybe they were just offloading, but it was right next to the main vendor, which was the one I just reviewed. And the thing is, those items right there could have been just a hobbyist just trying to rehome some fish. So yeah, that's probably why it didn't have too much stuff on the table. So this vendor right here was selling things like newts. It was selling rainbow shiners. I think they're called rainbow shiners, but this fish right here was pretty expensive when it comes to local fish stores and stuff. When you come to these meets, hopefully you run into vendors that sell the fish that you want. And then, for example, if you wanted these rainbow shiners compared to buying it at a local fish store, you probably could have got it for a really good price at this event right here. And then they also had alder cones, which is a good source for tannins. So if you wanted like blackwater aquarium and stuff, instead of using those Indian almond leaves, you can use alder cones. They release a lot of tannins. I think I caught the business card of these guys. It's Aquatic 77. And as you can see right here in this frame, this is the reason why I was really interested in this booth right here. They had, I think it's vinegar eels, and they also had live Daphnia ready to go. And I'm not too sure what is in this little bowl right here. I think it's like live moss, so I totally could have got it for my predatory plant terrarium, but yeah, I just kind of brushed it off. But yeah, this booth right here was pretty cool because of all these live cultured types of foods. Oh, and then after a while, this dude came with some pygmy corridoras. He also contributed to the auction, I think. I was gonna buy some, but I mean, I already have my pack of 12 in the Monte Carlo tank, so I didn't want to add too much. But if I didn't have those guys, I would have totally bought this dude out. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. He was just selling them like that out of these 2 little jars. It was pretty sick. It's a good opportunity to buy yourself some fish, man. If you're starting a tank, go to a local meetup. This table also had a big bag of guppies. So as you can see, I'm just chilling next to this big bag of guppies. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably could have got it for super cheap. Oh, so I'm reviewing the footage, and it is not firebelly newts. It's like these newts have like special patterns and stuff. So this might be like a rarer type of newt. I'm not really good with my amphibians, but this doesn't look common. So I could be wrong. It could be the most common thing ever, but this is some nice newts, man. And then also bought this piece of wood right here, the one on the far right side. I bought it for the Bashir tank, so stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I'll go ahead and put it into the tank and show you guys how the Bashirs handled this one compared to the pipes I try to add into that tank. Because as you guys know, my Bashirs hate decorations, but I want to add a little bit of flair into it, so I think this piece of wood is going to be good. Alright, so after messing around with the vendors outside, went ahead and went indoors to see what things were being auctioned and stuff. I think most of the stuff was donations, and I'm pretty sure all the proceeds and stuff that they make, it ends up going back into the club for future events. I think that's what I read online. And yeah, that's pretty tight because that's a good way to support this club right here. And then there was Rikia. I used to have Rikia back in the day when I had another big planet tank. This one here was pretty cool. It's a starter fish kit. It even has live fish in there. So it had live fish, live plants, and that was something that they were auctioning. What else did they have? Yeah, look, it's either water lettuce or frog's bit, and it's just bags of it. What's this? Liguigia. Oh, that's pretty cool. Liguigia repens. I think that's some washer tank right there. Yeah, I had a bag like that. That was like 10 times bigger. I gave it to a local fish store. I gave it to my homies. Some live endlers right here for the cheap. Look at the $5 for all that. It's way cheaper than the local fish store. And right here is just more stuff that they're auctioning, like wood, quartz rock, dragon stone, used heaters and stuff, or used aquarium equipment. I think I see an air pump right there, and that big piece of wood would be pretty tight too. But yeah, this is all some auction stuff, and then there's a whole array of things. It goes from cherry shrimp to snails to, I think I even saw rice fish. I was really close to getting rice fish. There's Java moss, all types of like live plants. I think this could have been auctioned. I don't know. I don't remember this stuff being auctioned, but we'll go ahead and go over the auction footage later. But yeah, this is a whole bunch of stuff that was up for either sale or auction. It was pretty tight. All right, here, look, check it out. So this is vinegar eel cultures and stuff. Banana worm stuff. Look at all these DIY kits. For, like I said, for example, if I didn't have the brine shrimp hatchery and got those guys off of live foods, and I was still feeding live foods, I would have probably bought a box of this to feed them. But fortunately for me, my licorice grommies are all on dry foods now. But yeah, this would have been a perfect place to buy live foods like this, especially the DIY culture foods. It's pretty cool. Let me see. Blue Dream shrimp. I was thinking about buying some shrimp too, but my goal wasn't to pick up some live food because I was meeting up with some of my homies after. I didn't want to sit on it. But right here, look, rice fish. That would be pretty cool for like an outdoor mini pond. I was looking at that for a little bit, thinking about it. But again, I was going somewhere after, so I didn't really have a place to put it. So let me go ahead and roll some clips of the auction and show you guys how that went down. And the first part is the raffle tickets. So, man, I knew I was going to hit. I bought like 20 of them things. And then, yeah, I was the first one to hit.
The Redwood Coast Cider gift certificate for $25. Shane, will you draw a name out of the bag here?
Draw the name, Shane.
One ticket out.
Draw the name, Shane.
This is Brian Locke.
Oh, that's me, son.
Did I say it right?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you said it right, man. That's me. You heard? That was it. I got too excited and didn't record it anymore, the auction, but he pretty much gave away his sponsor items. I think a lady won 2 boxes of flake food, and then there was the light, and then there was also another device. I have no idea what it was, but yeah, that dude, he gave away a cool amount of stuff, so shout out to that guy, man. Tankmate Tropics on Instagram. So if you want to know how the auctions went down, this is exactly how it went down.
We're having. Who wants to start the guppy grass out at $1?
Guppy grass.
$1 for some guppy grass.
No one wants guppy grass.
Dollar here.
Oh, he wants guppy
$2
grass.
anywhere for some guppy grass.
Look, man, if I didn't have guppy grass, I would have bought it.
Sold for $1.
I have a lot of guppy grass.
Great
Man.
donation.
I went out of my way to buy guppy grass from a local fish store. Now I have too much of it. But yeah, see, like I said, bro, you get stuff for super cheap here. $1.
Here, another donation to the club. Frog bit. Giant
Frog
frog
spit.
bit. Usually don't.
Frogs with me.
Frog bit. We have frog bit.
If only I knew
this is
that
big,
these
and
events
it's nice. You
existed,
find
I
frog
would
bit pretty
have
small.
brought
This
so
has
much of
great
this
root
stuff, man.
structure on it. Who wants to start the frog bit off at $1?
I would throw away bags like
Frog
that
bit anywhere for $1.
on a weekly
$1
basis.
there, $2 anywhere for the
I
frog
would have
bit.
just gave it to him.
Going once, going twice. Stolen for the $1.
That's it, man. Auctioning more stuff. What else you got?
Yeah, so if anybody knows, yeah, most people keep Riccia floating, but I think
Oh,
it could be
Riccia.
attached to things kind of like a Java moss of sorts. But this is really good for fry. This is a donation to the club. So who wants to start the Riccia off at $1?
Riccia for $1
there,
is super cheap.
$2 anywhere for the Riccia. Going once, going twice. Stole for $1. It restores and maintains your GH, general hardness, and it's by CChem. So who wants to start replenish off for $5?
Chem Replenish. Big bottle, $5.
$5 anywhere for this replenish.
Good, actually. Really
For
good.
those of you who don't know, GH is general hardness, like your calcium, magnesium,
That's
all
what I'm
that in the
talking about.
water. A lot of live bears like a pretty high GH, and a lot of African cichlids, cichlid tanks like high GH, and it
See?
will help maintain
Education,
it. Who
man.
wants it for $5?
Look at that. Education and cheap
$5
supplements, bro.
anywhere.
That's the truth.
Going once,
That's
going
what I like
twice,
about it.
Going home.
Going home. Education and affordable supplies. That's what's up.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is a donation or not. Oh, it is a donation to the club. Okay, so 2 bristlenose plecos. They're actually very nice. So let's start these guys off at $1 a piece. So let's go $2 for the bristlenose.
$2 for
there,
bristlenose
$3 there,
plecos.
4, 5, 6 anywhere. 6,
So good.
7
so good.
anywhere for 2 bristlenose plecos. 7, 8 anywhere. 8, 9 anywhere. Going once, going twice. So
So-
free.
2 plecos. What is this?
Okay, we got live
Live
moss.
moss.
Very nice, grows very easy, just keep it moist. Anyone wants to come check this out? So if
Maybe I
anyone's
should
been
have
to
got
what
this.
I was explaining
I should have got
earlier,
this
if
for
you've
my
been to
terrarium
Ocean
back there.
Aquarium, they actually run a couple on their tanks, they run drip walls into the tanks. So on the styrofoam, if you were to use a hairnet or something, or
See,
even on
I'm
those
telling you,
bonsai
man,
trees,
this
if you kept it out of the
education,
water,
bro.
then all you need to do
Look,
is
man, he's
keep
selling
it
you,
straight or keep it dripping,
like,
it will stay alive.
You know,
for
cheap
everything
plants and
before it
stuff.
hits your
And they also
aquarium.
give you
You could
all
also
the
use
information
it
you need to
for,
take care of it.
terrariums and vivariums, just like
It's
what
good
those
stuff,
newts
man.
would live in over there, the Alpine Newts, they all appreciate moss. So let's start this live moss.
I think he
call
said
for
Alpine
moss
Newts.
at $1.
So those
for
newts
some
that we were
live
talking
moss.
about earlier, those are called Alpine Newts.
It's hard to find live moss too. Most moss you find is dead, like sphagnum. $1
Facts.
here, $2 anywhere.
Facts. He says
Going
hard to
once, going
find
twice. Sold for $1.
live moss. Usually it's dry or dead moss like sphagnum. Sphagnum. Facts, bro.
Okay, we've got a ton of Java moss for a minimum bid of
I should have got that
$3.
Java moss, man.
Who wants to start the Java moss off at 3? 3,
ton of
4,
Java moss.
5, 6, 7, 8,
For
9
$8.
anywhere.
$9
9
bucks.
anywhere, 9, 10,
That's a lot of Java moss, bro.
11 anywhere, going once, going twice, sold
$10
for
bucks
10.
for that big of a bag of Java moss. Usually a golf ball size is like
This is a lot of
like
Java
$5
moss.
or
Yeah,
something.
this is probably like $30 worth of Java
More than
moss.
30 bucks,
Okay,
dude.
So you guys missed out.
I missed out. I was too focused on recording.
Okay, another donation to the club. Giant water lettuce. Who wants to start it for $1? $1 for the giant water lettuce. Good breeds for your fry. Good hiding. Good food.
Great
$1
food.
for giant water lettuce.
Look, this was funny about this is
Go
like
on.
you see the people walking
Go
by and
on,
stuff.
consider
They're
it
they're
the
wondering what
go
these
home.
bags of green stuff is. You know, people don't know, man. They're probably like, what the hell are these guys trying to sell? Oh, the quartz rock. I think the guy next to me bought it. So actually the guy next to me
Sierra
bought a lot of this
Nevada
stuff.
wild collected quartz.
Wow,
beautiful pieces
collected
for your tank.
quartz.
Underwater, this stuff like literally glows. It's very shiny. So who wants to start this donation off at $2 for some quartz?
I wonder if quartz is inert.
$2 there.
Oh, that guy right there.
$3
Yeah,
anywhere
right.
for some wild Sierra Nevada quartz.
Yeah, I wonder if it's
$3
if
anywhere.
quartz is inert
Going once, going twice.
or if
Sold
it
for
affects
$2.
your pH. If you know, just put it down in the comments.
Other
below.
donation. These are really cool.
Oh, here you go.
I think.
Ah. That's not correcting me.
Okay, we have another donation to the club. Corey
Oh,
Dwarf,
this is the Corey.
Dwarf, Paciatus. Is that how you say it?
Hastatus.
Hastatus, okay, Hastatus, Corey
Hastatus.
Dwarf, Hastatus. These are very beautiful. I really regretted not getting them at the SF auctions not that long ago. I'm pretty sure they
Oh, we gotta
stayed
hit
like
the
this
SF
small,
auction.
right?
The smallest. About 1.5 inches for the females.
The smallest species of Corey Dwarfs. Really tiny, really cool, nano Corys. So who wants to start that off? How many we got in here? We
3.
got 3 in there. Let's start it off at $3. $3,
$3
4,
for 3 Corys,
5,
bro.
6, 7, 8,
Oh, 6.
not 8, 9, 10,
Oh, that's
11
not
anywhere. 11 anywhere. Going once, going twice. Sold for 10.
Yeah. Pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I got each of my Corys for like
You have more.
3.5
They
each.
have like flag.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. The auction goes on and on and on, but I had to take off because I had a little event thing I had to go to at like 12:30 or something. So I just went ahead and dipped after that. But they pretty much auctioned off live fish, live plants, used filter equipment, all kinds of equipment and stuff. And it was really nice to see this because I've never been to something like this before. So going to this event makes me want to go to more and more and more events. So if there's any events in the Bay you guys want me to go check out, let me know down in the comments below. And this was really good for me because going there, I wanted to get wood for the Bashirs. I ended up getting it at a cool price, and I was able to support the local hobbyists around. And yeah, man, it was really cool. I definitely wanted to show you guys this because if you guys are on the fence on going to something like this, I say go, man. Go and check it out. This one that I went to was free, but if you feel like donating, like I said, you can get raffle tickets. There's different ways to support these groups, and yeah, man, I feel like the more you support this, the longer they'll last, and then they'll go from generation to generation. And I think besides like supporting local fish stores, supporting these Facebook fish groups or any kind of aquarium society type of group is really good for the hobby because I mean, without this and local fish stores and stuff, you'll only have box stores like Petco, PetSmart, and you're not going to get this type of experience there. The craziest thing about this event was I ran into 2 supporters there. The dude's name was Martin. He was with his wife, his niece, and then, what was the other guy's name? This is my first time running into supporters in public, so I gotta write down your name. So it was Martin from Santa Rosa, I think it was Santa Rosa, and he was with his wife and his niece. Shout out to y'all. And then Landers from nearby. I didn't get I think he's from the area, but Landers, bro, he was the first one to come up to me. It was a really cool feeling because I mean I had my mask on, I had my hat on, and I was just kind of low key about it. I was just recording things here and there. And then when Landers came up and said what's up to me, it was just something new, man. It kind of took me by shock because I didn't think anyone was going to recognize me. So shout out to you guys. If you guys ever see me at local fish stores and stuff in the Bay, come say what's up and we can talk about fish all day, man. Just to give this group a shout out again, it is the Bay Area and Peninsula Fish and Aquatic Society, BAPFAS, and the meeting I went to was number 7. So yeah, man, go check them out. Shout out to Jesse for holding this meeting and being super chill about me recording everything and stuff. I made sure to ask him first before I recorded. And yeah, man, he was just a really cool host. And shout out to you for hooking me up with that wood, man. I appreciate it. Straight up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace, guys.